Welcome to OFAR. My name's Kevin, and in this tutorial, I'll be showing you on how to assemble the Hemnes Shoe Cabinet with 2 compartments from IKEA. For this build, you need a flathead screwdriver, a Phillips screwdriver, a hammer, and 2 Allen keys that IKEA gives you. You can also use a drill with the Phillips or posi drive bit to speed up the assembly process. So the first step is to grab these 2 pieces of wood and put them in this orientation. Just make sure that these holes are in this position. Also grab 4 of these screws and screw them into these 4 holes. The end product will look something like this. Then grab these 2 panels and put them in this orientation. Just make sure that these edges have no holes. Also grab 4 dowels and hammer them into these 4 holes. Next, connect both panels like this. Now grab 4 of the larger fasteners and secure them into these 4 holes. It's going to look something like this. Then grab 4 pieces of wood that look like this, 8 of these screws, and the smaller Allen key. So you'll be securing each piece of wood with 2 screws. It's going to look something like this. I would like to add that you shouldn't worry about the unfinished edges on the pieces of wood, as in the next step, they'll be covered. Now grab these 2 pieces, 6 of these screws, and the smaller Allen key. Then secure each piece by using 3 screws. The screws will be going to these holes. Now put the panels into this orientation. Then grab 8 of these screws, not the ones from the small bag, and 4 of these plastic pieces. Each plastic piece will be secured with 2 screws and will be going into these 4 spots. It's going to look something like this. So just make sure that they are secured in this position and repeat the same step for the other 3 plastic pieces. The end product will look something like this. Now grab 4 of these screws, again, not from the small bag, and 4 of these plastic pieces. The plastic pieces will be going to these 4 spots. It's going to look something like this. Again, repeat the same step for the other 3 plastic pieces, and the end product should look something like this. Now grab the CR and CL drawer slides and 4 of these screws from the small bag. For this panel, position the CR drawer slide like this and secure it using the 2 screws. It's going to look something like this. Then for this panel, position the CL drawer slide as shown and secure it using 2 screws. It's going to look something like this. Now grab 12 of these screws and screw them into these 12 holes. The end product should look something like this. Next, grab this piece and put in this orientation. Also grab 1 dowel and hammer it into this hole. Then connect this piece like this. Just make sure the bigger holes on the edge are facing this position. Now grab one of the bigger fasteners and secure it into this hole. Then grab these 3 pieces and put them into this orientation. Also grab 3 dowels and hammer them into these 3 holes. Now connect these 3 pieces like this. Just make sure that the one that is different should be connected closer to the bottom. Next, grab 2 of these pieces and 4 dowels. Then hammer the 4 dowels into these 4 holes. Now connect both pieces like this. Then grab 2 of the smaller fasteners and secure them into these 2 holes. Next, grab 3 of the larger fasteners and secure them into these 3 holes. Now grab 8 dowels and hammer them into these 8 holes. Then connect this panel as shown. Now grab two smaller fasteners and secure them into these two holes. Next, grab 4 of the larger fasteners and secure them into these 4 holes. Then flip the structure over like this. Next, grab the top panel and put it in this orientation. Also grab 2 of these screws and screw them into these 2 holes. Now grab 4 dowels and hammer them into these 4 holes that are located on top. Then connect the top panel like this. Next, grab 2 larger fasteners and secure them into these 2 holes. Then grab 2 of these screws and the larger Allen key. Using the Allen key, secure the 2 screws into these 2 holes. Now grab 2 plastic scratch guards and hammer them into these 2 spots. Then place your shoe cabinet against your intended wall. Unfortunately, IKEA doesn't give you any screws or wall anchors to secure this shoe cabinet to the wall. If you already have wall hardware, or you're going to buy wall hardware after, then the screws will be going to these 2 holes. So now let's focus on the big compartments. Grab this piece and put it in this orientation. Then fold this piece in like this. Now grab the right compartment piece that should be marked with an R and connect it as shown. When you hear it click, then it's fully secured. Next, flip it over and connect the left compartment piece that should be marked with an L like this. Now put this structure in this position, then grab this piece and put it in this orientation. Just make sure this part that I pointed to is curved inwards and slide it in like this. When you hear it click, then it's fully secured. Now grab this front compartment piece and put it in this orientation. Then connect both pieces like this. Next, grab 6 of these screws and a Phillips screwdriver. Don't use a drill with a Phillips bit for this step, as the plastic can crack. Then screw in the 6 screws into these 6 holes. Now repeat the same steps that are related to the big compartment one more time. After assembling both compartments, you'll be connecting them to the frame of the shoe cabinet. This end of the compartment will be going to this spot, and it's going to look something like this. Then grab 4 of these screws and 4 knobs. Each knob will be secured with 1 screw into these 4 spots. It's going to look something like this. Now let's focus on the small drawer. Grab this front piece and put it in this orientation. Also grab 4 of these screws and screw them into these 4 holes. Next, grab the 2 side drawer pieces and put them into this orientation. Then connect them as shown. Now grab these 4 fasteners and secure them into these 4 holes. Next, grab the bottom of the drawer and insert it as shown. Then grab the back drawer piece and place it on like this. Now grab 4 plastic pins and hammer them into these 4 holes. Then flip the drawer over and grab yourself the DL and DR drawer slides and 4 of these screws. Now go to the left side and secure the DL drawer slide using the 2 screws. The screws will be going to these 2 holes. Then go to the other side and repeat the same step with the DR drawer slide. Now grab 2 knobs and screws and secure each knob with 1 screw. It's going to look something like this. Then put the small drawer in like this. Now test that everything opens and closes relatively smoothly, but if you followed all these steps, then you shouldn't have any issues. So you should now have a fully assembled Hemnes shoe cabinet with 2 compartments from IKEA. Hopefully this tutorial helped you out.